What's going on, YouTube? Back at it again with another video this week. And today I want to be sharing a little something that kind of like a mini challenge that I'm doing for myself. And to be honest with you, I really did not want to do it, but my reasoning behind it is genuine and it makes sense. And that is 100 days without caffeine or alcohol. Now, alcohol, not a very tough one for me. I seldomly drink, maybe a handful of times a year, socially, at special occasions. That's pretty much it. I'm not like a habitual drinker. I don't go out. I don't party. Kind of past that stage of my life. But caffeine. God damn. I love caffeine. I'm not going to lie. Pre-workout, morning, work, during work, before work. I mean, it's such an easy thing to abuse. I mean, it makes you a little bit sharper. You get that dopamine hit from it. I mean, at least I know I do, because I enjoy drinking it. All forms, coffee, espresso. I mean, I got a little freaking Nespresso machine behind me, and it's just taunting me every day. But pre-workout, that's a big one. I mean, there's a lot of benefits of caffeine, right? Output, the ability to not feel fatigued, but I'm kind of getting to the point where my adrenal glands were like super duper shot. Just drinking probably close to 300 milligrams a day minimum, which is a little excessive, and it started to impact my sleep quality. And obviously, being a natural lifter, your sleep is number one most important aspect that's going to benefit you. So my main reasoning behind this is, number one, to give my adrenal glands kind of like a hard reset, give my dopaminergic drive a hard reset, do something I don't want to do. So I'm just checking all these boxes off, and obviously I'm still attacking the number one thing, which is sleep optimization. For me specifically, sleep is super duper important. I do have sleep apnea. I do use a CPAP machine. I also use a sleep monitor to track my sleep quality, depth, how many times I'm waking, things of this nature. And it's definitely a good habit that I'm getting myself into, monitoring those data metrics over time a little bit more diligently. And I'm on 11 days, no caffeine. The first week is definitely the hardest. Withdrawals, headaches, feeling kind of like fatigued, just because you're not used to. And that's actually one of the drawbacks of caffeine, in my opinion, is it limits your mind-muscle connection in the gym, because you're actually masking the ability for you to feel fatigued, which can have its benefits if you want to be pushing yourself in the gym. But on the flip side of that coin, it's like, well, what if I have like a little nagging injury? And now I'm overexerting myself. And now I'm overexerting myself over days and weeks, and, something could potentially happen. I've always noticed my pumps are way, way better when I'm doing non-stim pre-workouts. Obviously, stimulants are vasoconstrictors. They're making your veins smaller, lacking, blood flow to given tissues. So definitely better pumps in the gym, but then getting yourself like motivated to get in the swing of things at the gym, definitely harder without caffeine, especially when you're someone who's working a lot of hours like myself, 12, 16-hour days, then going to the gym. I mean, it could be really brutal. And then also fitting enough time in for sleep. But for me, on days where I was working out at night, I was still consuming caffeine previously to me taking this break. And man, my sleep quality was just getting destroyed. Like, destroyed. And then obviously that starts to trickle down and really whittle you down over time, and it just starts to compound itself. Which is why I'm taking this little initiative, 100 days, no caffeine. We'll see how that goes. What's up, Giovanni? Jesus. We'll see how it goes. I might extend it after the 100 days, depending, or at least bare minimum not use caffeine pre-gym, or have more of a cyclical pattern of usage where only using it where I absolutely need it, and obviously avoiding it before bedtime. Considering caffeine has a half-life of like 6 hours in the body, you're dropping 200 milligrams at, let's say, 5 p.m. Well, guess what? 11 p.m. rolls around. It's like you freaking basically took, 100 mils of 100 milligrams of caffeine. It's like, would you drink a cup of coffee right before you lay down? Probably not, right? So a lot of nuance there, but kind of be giving you guys some updates on how I'm doing with that. But day 11, kind of past the withdrawals, which is the hardest part, so it should be pretty easy to coast out through here. If you're not someone who's ever taken a break from caffeine, I highly suggest it. Your sleep quality is going to go through the roof. I've been dreaming like absolutely insanely vivid, like acid trip dreams. No nightmares, but just like really crazy vivid dreams for the past couple nights. I really noticed it after a few days of not using caffeine, which is obviously that's a sign that I'm staying in REM longer, getting more recovery, more mental recovery. That's when your mental recovery happens, is during REM. So definitely huge impacts there, and I am noticing my natural energy production is getting a little bit better as the days are progressing, which is definitely what I'm looking for out of this challenge, whatever, break, caffeine sobriety, whatever you want to chalk it up as, dopamine detox. I mean, there's a lot of ways you can kind of chop it up, but all in all, I definitely think it's for the better, and definitely feeling good. So thanks for watching. Like the video. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Thank you.